The following is a special presentation of the Simulation Football League.
Third down and 18, Tyree quickly calling out signals to the Sparrows, desperately looking for a big play, and they got it to Portis for a first down to the Bulldogs' 38-yard line. That's the second time in this quarter on a third and long. Tyree and Portis are able to deliver. Coleman hands it off to Black. Black breaks a tackle. Black with a step arm. There he goes! Black, you've got to be kidding me! 72 yards! Touchdown, Houston! Second and 7 at the 11, back to pass, swing out Bose. Bose just beat the defense. Oh, Doug Bose! Stiff arm extraordinaire, touchdown Minneapolis.
It's the SFL live on Twitch TV.
Welcome to Blue Sun Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky for the big matchup, the game of the week, the 7-1 Louisville Wolfpack and the 6-2 Orlando Intimidators. It's a South Division clash and everything's on the line tonight on the SFL Network.
Hey, Troy. Here we go.
The visiting team will make the selection. What is the call?
We pick tails.
Tails it is.
We'll receive.
The visiting team have won the toss and select to receive.
Connor Pyatt wants the football first. That means that Louisville's going to kick it to him. The 7-1 Wolfpack, winners of 7 in a row. The Orlando Intimidators, winners of 6 in a row. Game of the week. Kick it! We're underway. From the 9, Isaac Perez on the kickoff return to the 29-yard line. Connor Pyatt, 93.4 quarterback efficiency. 14 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 1,880 yards, and a completion percentage of 72%. He's first on the field for Orlando. First and 10 at the 29, and Pyatt's pass is caught for a first down and a pickup of 9 yards. And Pyatt's first pass complete to somebody not on the roster. 9-yard pickup, 2nd and 1. Lucius Sanders pictured there. Guards Lorenzo Allen at the bottom of the screen. 2nd and 1 at the 37. Zach Parker. That's a first down at the 44-yard line. Orlando on the road, white helmets, gold jerseys, black pants, white numbers, dark blue and white trim. Louisville in their alternate, all blacks, blue numbers, white trim. White and blue trim, I should say. 1st and 10 at the 44. Three receivers, two in the backfield for Connor Pyatt. And Pyatt will throw again on first down. Pump fake. Pyatt escapes pressure, steps into the pocket, but a fumble. It's recovered by Orlando and a pickup of 7 yards. Pass caught by Perez. But Louisville hard hitting, but Orlando right on the football. Be interesting. I don't really see a point in challenging, and neither does either team. Well, no. Louisville at the last second is going to challenge, and I suppose it would be an incomplete pass. So an early challenge here as we take a look at this bang play. We saw a bizarre fumble in the Dallas-Houston game earlier today. Pyatt doing a nice job of stepping into the pocket. That's a fumble. I think Perez definitely fumbled the football, caught it, took a tough couple of steps. I would expect the play to stand as a fumble recovery. Let's get the call.
After review, the play stands. The receiver did not have possession of the ball and is therefore incomplete. The home team will be charged with a timeout.
Yeah, so the challenge does not go in Louisville's favor. So they burn a timeout in the opening minute and a half of this ball game, and Orlando is near midfield on their opening drive. Three receivers, two backs in the backfield, split to Pyatt. Pyatt hands off to Parker. Parker tried to get around the Louisville defensive front, but H.J. Latshaw and Andre Khrushchev make the tackle. Sets up a 3rd down and 3 just ahead of midfield. The Orlando offense, quarterback number 15, Connor Pyatt. He's 6'2", 225. Running back is Zach Parker, number 35. 44 and 16, Lorenzo Allen and Nathan Chambers receivers along with Perez. Pyatt sidearm throw caught for the 1st down. Connor Pyatt looks very comfortable in the pocket, which is difficult to say about most quarterbacks going up against Rick O'Reilly and H.J. Latshaw. Isaac Perez with his 2nd catch tonight.
1st and 10.
And Orlando moves the chains again. Four receivers, two to either side. Three in the back, or a 3 down lineman for Louisville. Pyatt hands it off to Parker. Parker's got some blockers. Parker 35-30. Zach Parker 25-20. Freeman's catching him. Inside the 10. Breaks the tackle. It's a touchdown. Orlando on their opening possession. Statement drive for the Intimidators here on the road as Zach Parker gets it done with a nice block on Aaron Tolbert down the field. Freeman nearly caught up to him, but Orlando could not have asked for a better start, a 2.5-minute drive to begin the game of the week.
Number 5.
Robert Bose fired up. We'll see him on the field for the first time tonight as Louisville's offense will trot out there in a moment's time. And a bad snap, the extra point, barely good for Orlando, and they take a 7-0 lead. 8:31 to go in the first quarter. It's early, but Orlando has come to play.
Are set for the kickoff. Number 1, back to receive.
Intimidators kick it deep. Short kick to the 10-yard line. Burnett on the return up to the 28. 27 to go, first quarter. Out comes Skeletor P. Funk. Funk, quarterback efficiency rating of 95.6. 20 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, 2,284 yards, 74% completion percentage.
1st and 10 from 28-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28. Funk back to throw to start the drive. That pass is caught. Pickup of 7 yards. Nicely done by Funk to get comfortable here in the early going. Pass caught by Zach Hilton. And it's a nice bit of route running there from the Wolfpack receivers to confuse the Orlando defense. 2nd down and 3 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 2. Ball at the 36-yard line.
3 receivers. To the right side, back to pass Funk. Funk down the field, caught. First down to the 47. Both teams look very efficient in the early going. Lawrence Kirkland with the catch. Louisville's offense, Funk, 6'5", 225, wears number 7. David Overstreet, number 44, 6'1", 231. Receivers are number 3, Lawrence Kirkland, number 11, A.J. Blaylock. Tight end is number 47, D.D. Ritter. Ball on the 47 for Louisville, 1st and 10, 7:47 to go in the first quarter. Funk back to pass, check to Blaylock, picks up 3 yards. Tackle made by Isaac Wallace in midfield. Orlando defense, led by the linebackers up front. Robert Bose, number 95. Reese Walsh, number 93. Stephen Lambert, number 92. Corners are number 47, A.J. Lacoste.
From 50-yard line.
And Kedrick Watkins, number 28, strong safety. Rodney Woods, number 26, free safety. The Intimidators do not have a second star corner. 2nd and 7 at midfield. Back to Isaac Wallace, check that as the second corner. That pass caught by D.D. Ritter. That's a first down, the Orlando 40-yard line. Don't forget, coming up at the half, the SFL puts another installment in the Epic Video Series as we get hyped and get ready for the future of the league. Season 7, postseason, which begins March 31st. We're fired up and all about it. That's coming up at the half as David Overstreet gets a wall of blockers and gets down to the 14-yard line and pick up 26 yards. Overstreet had more people out there to block than he needed. And Louisville, like Orlando, looks sharp offensively here in the early stages. Orlando tied atop the league. The league is the number 1 scoring defense. They give up just 20 points per game. High formation for the Wolfpack. 1st and 10 to the 14-yard line. Funk to throw. Swings it out Overstreet. Opposite side of the side. Overstreet picks up 3 to the 11. Second down, 7 at the 11-yard line. Louisville 7 in a row. Orlando 6 in a row. A clash of the Titans here tonight. Shovel pass to Overstreet, and Overstreet is corralled. Just a 3-yard gain, 3rd and 4 at the 8. Wolfpack love to run the shuffle in the red zone. Been pretty effective for Overstreet. He's got 6 receiving touchdowns, second only to A.J. Blaylock on the team.
3rd and 4.
Ritter is to the left of Funk on the line. 3 receivers, 2 to the right side. Line shifts from right to left for Orlando. 3rd down, Funk to pass. Swings out right side, caught. First down at the 3. A.J. Blaylock with the catch. And Louisville's offense looks unfazed on their opening drive. First and goal at the 3. 9 in the box for Orlando. Trying to stuff Overstreet, who gets the carry around the left side, and Overstreet is doubled up at the 1. Tackle made by Lambert and Watkins. 2nd and goal at the 1.
2nd and goal.
5 minutes to go in the first. Each team's had the ball once. I formation for Funk. 5 down linemen for the Wolfpack. Or check that, for the Intimidators. Funk to throw. Funk throws it to nobody. And that didn't even get past the line of scrimmage. Funk is lucky that there's not some sort of penalty call there. I think maybe the refs are saying that the ball just sort of fluttered out of his hands. He just lost control of the football. It was going to the left corner of the end zone, and it just sort of wobbled out there in the left field. 3rd and goal at the 1. Bizarre play there. 3 receivers, 2 to the right side. Can Louisville punch it in? Funk's going to pass again. That pass is knocked away and incomplete. Isaac Wallace knocks it away, and the Intimidators come up with a red zone stop. Field goal unit comes out onto the field.
Number 19 will back to attempt a field goal from 1 yard. There on the hold.
Chip shot field goal from 18 yards away for Louisville. And the extra point for the Wolfpack, or the field goal, excuse me. I always do that. Get distracted by something else and forget they did not, in fact, score a touchdown. Very, very unprofessional. But Louisville's not. They have the field goal up on the board. Orlando 7, Louisville 3. Mind on other things. Thoughts and prayers go out to Kyle Walsh and his entire family, the owner of the Orlando Intimidators. Not with us tonight, at least not that I can tell. But gave me the blessing to let the SFL family know that his mother has been diagnosed with brain cancer. We are so sorry to hear that. And we keep the Orlando Intimidator family and Kyle Walsh in our thoughts and prayers as we hope that
First and 10.
his mom can make as speedy as of a recovery as possible. As Kyle works at this difficult moment. His team is battling and winning against Orlando tonight. That is a first down to the 39-yard line. A pickup of 13 yards. Zach Parker wide open.
13 on the play.
No. First and 10 at the 39 following Zach Parker's
First and 10.
big play. 50 yards on 3 carries here in the opening quarter for Parker. Four receivers, hand off to Parker, and Parker's got a 4-yard pickup, then is swiped across his front. 4-yard pickup to the 43-yard line.
With the tackle.
4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Second and 6 from 43 yards.
Connor Pyatt and the Intimidators doing well. And off to Parker. Nearly got away. 3rd and 4 coming up. Lester Grimes on the tackle. Let's meet that Louisville defense. Led by the man up front, defensive tackle Rick O'Reilly, number 99, 6'6", 350. H.J. Latshaw, also defensive tackle, 6'3", 320. Linebacker is number 58, Andre Khrushchev. Strong safety, number 37, Aaron Tolbert. Free safety, number 23, Ezekiel Freeman. The corners are number 24, Lucius Sanders, and number 27, Lester Grimes. Connor Pyatt swings it outside to Parker. Parker trying to get the first down, cannot. 3-yard pickup, but short of the sticks. And Louisville's defense comes away with the first punt, or first stop of the night. Complete stop, as Orlando will have to punt it away. Orlando's keeping the offense out on the field. Louisville's already lost a timeout. Orlando going to try to hard count the Wolfpack out of the gun. Unless Orlando does, in fact, decide to go for it. Oh, Louisville jumped offside. Free play. Would have been a turnover on downs, but the hard count from Pyatt works. And Orlando keeps the drive alive.
Neutral zone infraction, number 98, defense, 12-yard penalty, first down.
Those type of mistakes, inexcusable. Tafoya jumping off. And Connor Pyatt, the Intimidators, like that.
First and 10 from 47.
First down and 10 at the 47. Clock ticking. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Both teams scored on their opening possession. SFL game of the week. 7-3 Intimidators. Back to pass, Pyatt. Pyatt swings it outside. Pass caught and could not turn the corner. Chambers with the catch. Manley in the area. 2nd and 2 at the 39 after the 8-yard gain. Chambers' first catch. Allen still without a catch, defended by Lucius Sanders. Sanders having a good year. 2:10 to go, first quarter. 3 receivers, 2 to the short side right. And off Parker up the middle. Parker's got a first down. Orlando running right at the Wolfpack, which many teams try to avoid. 63 yards for Zach Parker, including that 44-yard touchdown. Andre Khrushchev leads this Wolfpack defense in tackles with 59. Rick O'Reilly 7 sacks, 18 tackles for loss, and Ezekiel Freeman has 6 interceptions, over 100 interception return yards. Pyatt back to pass, he's in trouble, throws back across his body for a first down to the 22. Nathan Chambers coming back to the football, and Connor Pyatt looks outstanding on the road here in the first quarter. What a play by Chambers.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22. Pyatt out of the gun, following the completion. And on Parker, and Parker hurdles a defender. Parker still going. Oh, Zach Parker, get off me, son! Touchdown, Orlando! What a run from Parker! He is going to hurdle, and then he is just going to throw Lester Grimes to the ground with his offhand. It wasn't even a stiff arm. He just, well, for lack of a better word, he just punched Lester Grimes as he went into the end zone. What a run from Parker.
Number 5 is back for the point after. Number 4 on the hold.
And Orlando has built a 10-point road lead here in the first quarter. That was one of the most impressive runs of the season. As the Intimidators are showing some true energy, playing for their owner. What a play by Parker. Parker has spent all 6 of his seasons in the SFL with the Orlando Intimidators, as has Stephen Lambert. Man, what a run. And a nice return there from Burnett up to the 30, 49 seconds to go in the first. And the Wolfpack have some work to do. An update on the Teal Conference standings. Houston has fallen into 3rd, but can get back to 2nd place if Orlando loses tonight. Orlando wins, they go to 1st place in the conference. And Louisville falls into 2nd. Funk back to pass. Outside, Overstreet spins off a player and picks up 6. Carolina has a half-game lead on that 4th and final playoff spot. Tallahassee, and Dallas even creeping up on Carolina after the Law got a big win over Houston earlier today. OKC will try to save their season against Carolina in the spotlight game tomorrow night with new head coach Doug Bose. 2nd and 4 at the 36. Handoff Overstreet right up the middle, and Overstreet is wrestled down beautifully. That's a 3-yard pickup. I thought Overstreet was off to the races. Tatum has made two solid plays on Overstreet here in the first quarter as the first quarter comes to a close. Orlando 14, Louisville 3. This is the SFL Network. Third down and 1 at the 39. Happy to have all of you with us for the second game of our doubleheader. Your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine, and Orlando off with a faster start right now. Overstreet bounces off a tackle to get the first down. Tough running by both of these running backs here in the early stages of this one. And the Wolfpack offense stays on the field. First down and 10 at the 42. 3 receivers, 2 to the short side left. 4 down linemen and 8 in the box for Orlando. Funk gonna throw. Funk down the middle of the field. Pass caught by Kirkland. Touchdown saving tackle made by A.J. Lacoste, who's upset that Kirkland got behind him. But it's a first down to the Intimidator 35-yard line. Simple post route over the middle. Rodney Woods not there to protect. And that's the perfect opportunity to strike over the middle against Orlando. It's very, very difficult to go deep down the middle against the Intimidators, as a lot of teams have found. That time Louisville finds a crease. First and 10 at the 35, Funk back to pass. They'll go left side, pass caught, 9-yard pickup. Should have been a late hit call there. Kirkland another catch, now 3 grabs in the first half, 2nd and 1. Make sure to check out Inside the SFL podcast live Wednesday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, or on demand on the homepage of simulationfl.com. 2nd and 1 of the 26. Funk is going to flip it out to Overstreet. Overstreet trying to get away. Did from the first man to pick up another Louisville first down to the 24. Wolfpack moving the ball rather well here in the first half. There's no points to show for it. Neither team has punted. Orlando 2 touchdowns on their first 2 possessions. This is the second possession for Louisville. The Orlando drive previously was kept alive by an offside on 4th down. Funk back to pass, down the field, knocked around and in the air and incomplete. Watkins in the area, as was Blaylock. It'll set up 2nd down, a rare incompletion on the night for Skeletor P. Funk. Isaac Wallace in on the coverage.
2nd and 10.
Second down and 10 at the 24-yard line. The chat is lively tonight. 4 receivers, 3 to the left side. Funk back to pass. Funk going left side. Pass is knocked away. A.J. Lacoste didn't let Kirkland get free that time. And it's 3rd down and 10. Lacoste protecting a touchdown. Post corner route there, and Lacoste was ready for it. Absolutely ready for it. That's good film study there by A.J. Lacoste. 6-year veteran, won a title with the New York Knights back in season 1, and then went to Orlando in season 2 and won a title there too. And has been with the Intimidators ever since. 3rd and 10 at the 24. Funk back to pass. And Funk goes down the field, and it's incomplete. Was that a drop? Or did Stephen Lambert knock that away? The linebacker deep down the field. It was tough to say. It looked like the pass had enough zip on it. But either way, Louisville again comes up a little short offensively, but we'll try to get some points out of it. 41-yard field goal attempt coming up for the left-footed kicker. Yeah, I thought he dropped it too. That looked like that was going to be a touchdown. 41-yard kick for the Wolfpack. That's good. With 8:58 to go in the first half. 4 possessions, 4 scores for Orlando and Louisville here on the Game of the Week. 2 touchdowns for Orlando, 2 for Louisville, 14-6. San Antonio, I agree. That was back in, they've done this now really every winter season. Season 2, they got hot and won the championship over Oklahoma City. In season 4, they really gave Minneapolis their best stuff in that year where the Maulers were all passed. And they made the championship game then. Season 6, here we are, and Orlando has won 6 in a row and is up on the road for the time being. Something about those winter seasons as the Orlando Intimidators playing well. First and 10 of the 29, a long way to go. And Louisville has held their own here in the first half. And off to Zach Parker, hurdles and throws another defender aside, picks up 2, 87 yards in the first half. I'm effing problem. What are you referring to? Isn't it the Maulers at DC? What do you mean? Second and 8 at the 30. 8:32 to go in the first half. Orlando protecting an 8-point lead. 4 receivers, 3 to the right side, back to pass. Swing out, Pyatt to Allen, and he taps the foot inbounds to pick up 6 yards. Check that, 3rd down and 2 at the 37. The lone game going on tonight across the SFL family of networks. Had 3 games go final earlier today. If you missed it, they'll all be on YouTube, hopefully by the end of the evening. Baltimore comes back. Pyatt's pass caught. They convert the 3rd down. Allen with the catch. Baltimore Crabs go on a 96-yard game-tying drive to force overtime. Then Eddie Gage got an interception in overtime, and Baltimore eventually got a field goal. The Crabs won over the Sparrows 38-35. Houston was upset by Dallas 20-13.
1st and 10.
On a late interception by Courtney Coleman, picked off by Pete Secord, and then Nick Hardcastle ended up winning the ball game in the final 20 seconds. And Cleveland also scored more points than they have all season. Zach Parker loses 2. As they beat San Francisco 35-13. Ah, okay, yes, it's Maulers at DC. No mistake. 2nd and 12 at the 44. First play for loss tonight for Orlando in the first half. Pyatt will hand it off to Parker. Again, there's a late flag, however. Parker got a nice chunk, 7-yard pickup. Let's get the call. If it's holding, that could be devastating.
Clipping, number 36, offense.
Clipping on Isaac Perez. That's not good for Orlando. That makes it 2nd and 20 to the delight of Blue Sun Stadium, as Perez's penalty sticks Orlando in a hole.
2nd and 20.
2nd and 20 now, back at the 35. Pyatt goes shotgun with 4 receivers. Back to pass. Pyatt looking around, in trouble, got away, and then thrown down by Rick O'Reilly. 3rd and 26. And O'Reilly is taking it to Connor Pyatt. Is Pyatt laid helpless on the turf there for a minute. 3rd and 26. No man's land here for Orlando. Not many plays in the playbook for this. Play action. Pyatt in trouble again! Loss of 5. Drew Hicks with the sack, the free safety. And a disastrous 3rd possession for Orlando. They'll have to punt it away. Back-to-back sacks on Connor Pyatt. First stop of the game for either team. From the 40, Burnett a lot of room to return from the 45-yard line. Get coming up at the half. SFL Epic Video will end our halftime. Plus first half analysis from Orlando and Louisville. High formation handoff Overstreet. Overstreet is put down quickly. Only a 1-yard gain. Some pushing and shoving out there. Robert Bose on the tackle. Coming around the end. Nice play by Bose. 40 tackles. That is surprisingly 6th out of 7 stars on the team. 6 tackles for loss, 1 sack. Second and 9 at the 45. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Handoff Overstreet, right side, finds a lane. Picks up 5 yards. Orlando not letting Overstreet break anything big, just 15 yards in the first half. 3rd down and 4.
Third and 4 from 49 yards.
Ball at the Orlando 49. 3 receivers, 2 to the short side right. 4 Funk back to pass. Trying to stay on the field. Funk throws. Oh, it's caught. I don't know how that was not intercepted. A.J. Blaylock took it away from the defender who had better position. Ran the route perfectly and then sort of lost his footing. And A.J. Blaylock makes a big play on the sideline. Connor Pyatt couldn't believe it. Eight in the box for Orlando. 1st and 10 at the 37. Louisville on the move for the 3rd time tonight. Funk swings it outside, short pass dropped, incomplete. 2nd drop of the night from Louisville. Ritter's first. Dropped a touchdown earlier in the game. 2nd and 10 at the 37. And Orlando, who gives up 20 points per game, has allowed the Wolfpack offense to get across the 50 3 straight possessions in this half.
37 yards.
Have to feel comfortable about the points they're giving up, but have not really done much to slow the Wolfpack down, at least over the majority of the field. 2nd and 10, Funk back to pass. Swings it out left side, caught. That's the 1st down. Big hit at the 26-yard line, but a move of the sticks and a point to Lacoste from Townsend as the Wolfpack drive moves on. 3.5 to go in the 2nd. Orlando by 8, 5 down linemen, 8 in the box for Orlando. Funk gonna throw. Funk's pass over the middle, caught. 1st down to the 13 on a 13-yard slant from A.J. Blaylock. 1st down, Wolfpack. P-Funk not looking rattled at all tonight. Looks calm out there. Big question for Louisville is, can they finally put a touchdown on the board? It's crazy to think each team has only had the ball 3 times. It's almost halftime already. Funk changing the play at the line. Overstreet in the backfield, Funk to throw. Funk left side, caught. And a big stiff arm from Kirkland shoves Lacoste out of bounds at the 6. Pick up of 6 yards, 2nd and 4. Louisville down 8. Got the big stop on the last drive where Orlando was called for clipping and back-to-back sacks after a 2nd and 20. Won by the league sack leader Rick O'Reilly to turn some momentum just a bit here in the first half. Funk out of the gun, back to throw on 2nd and 4. Left side, caught! They said he crossed the pylon. Touchdown, Louisville! Very close. Orlando might think about challenging. Let's get another look. This should be a good look here. That's a touchdown. I think the ball is across. Nice job by Lawrence Kirkland. Getting the feet down and the football across. And it's a 2-point game. Louisville 3 for 3 on offensive possessions in the first half. Extra point for Louisville is good. Orlando 14, Louisville 13. As we approach halftime, SFL Game of the Week, week number 9. These two teams meet again in week 12 at Orlando. Looking ahead to that week 12 slate, of course, all the games have the potential to be flexed days and times and everything. We'll take a look at that after the kickoff. From the 8. Orlando up to the 28-yard line. Some notable games out of week 12. Cleveland is at Sioux Falls. If Cleveland is still alive in the playoff hunt, that could be a huge game. Louisville at Orlando is another big one on the week 12 slate. Same thing with Santa Fe and Dallas. They're both 3 and 6, but if they can remain in the playoff hunt, that could be a big game. Carolina at Tallahassee, same thing. Carolina took the first meeting last week. Hand off to Parker. Parker around the left side. Zach Parker nearly broke away. Aaron Tolbert with the tackle. 9-yard gain, though, for Parker. 95 yards on 11 carries. Minneapolis is also at Queen City. Could affect positioning in the Gray Conference playoffs. So you're looking at about potentially 5 really relevant games. And if Oklahoma City does the unthinkable, they're at Houston, and that could be a big game as well. 2-minute warning. This is the SFL Network. Week 9, Game of the Week.
Second and inches from 38 yards.
Second down short for the Intimidators. Ball on the 37. And now Parker on a delay. Parker, did he get the first down? Yeah, they gave it to him. Very close, but Parker moves the chains up to the 38-yard line.
First and 10 from 39 yards.
3 receivers, 2 to the right side for Pyatt. Parker in the backfield. 7 box for Louisville. Handoff Parker in, and Parker got just 1 yard. One of the better defensive efforts there by Louisville's run D is Khrushchev all over it. Yeah, that was big, Laura Rader. The Vipers improving to 4 and 5, put up 35 points today. And Cleveland, you know, now they just have to prove that they can beat somebody. 1 win San Francisco, 1 win NYC, combining for their 4 wins. 2nd and 9, swing outside to Allen. That pass is caught. 58 seconds to go. Being 4, 3rd and 5 for that. Ronnie Nickens, owner of Cleveland, loving the effort by his new head coach. Love to see that. Blue Sun on their feet. 3rd down and 5 for Orlando. It's been very good on 3rd down. Pyatt outside and couldn't turn the corner. Allen short of the sticks, 4th and 1. And I doubt we see Orlando try the hard count this late in the half. They'll have to punt it away. And Louisville has a shot here at the end of the first half with 2 timeouts on the board to make something happen.
Here I come, punter. I'm coming. I'm about to punt.
From the 17-yard line, Burnett, nothing on the return. Maybe up to the 18. SFL update, halftime report coming up next. First half breakdown of Orlando and Louisville. Take a look at the stats, key players. We'll also show you a video that we are awfully proud of as we gear up for the postseason in season 7. 1st and 10 at the 18. 3 receivers, 2 to the right side, Funk back to pass. And Funk fires down the middle of the field. It's intercepted. And Orlando returns into scoring position. First turnover by either team tonight. Kedrick Watkins, who's been on fire lately, as Orlando doubled up on A.J. Blaylock down the field. Kedrick Watkins, no interceptions in his first 7 games of the season. He's got 3 in the last 2 weeks. And Orlando's at the Louisville 26. Out of the eye, 3 timeouts, 41 seconds. Hyatt to throw. Hyatt over the middle, caught, and then a fumble is called. Louisville recovers at the 11. Now we've already had, Louisville has challenged and failed on a Perez fumble that was ruled a fumble. Now Allen, actually Parker was the man to make the catch. And I don't think that's a catch. And they're going to review this.
We'll review the previous play, whether the player had possession prior to the fumble.
This could be 2 Orlando fumble calls that both go against Louisville. Of course, officiating in the previous week in the Louisville game gifted that A.J. Blaylock touchdown, in my opinion. Let's get the call from the officials.
After review, the receiver did have possession.
Yeah,
and is
Orlando's
therefore ruled
happy
a
about the
fumble.
ruling.
Second down.
So that's going to be an incomplete pass, and the Intimidators avoid the turnover. We have had a lot of catch fumble reviews just today in the SFL. Second and 10 at the 26. Split backs behind Pyatt. Pyatt to pass, pump fake. Now goes middle, and Perez dropped it, and then Tolbert gives him a shoulder. That was a beautiful double move there by Perez as Pyatt faked, and then Perez darted up the middle of the field. Aaron Tolbert got a cheap shot in late. Third down and 10 at the 26. 4 receivers for Pyatt. 5 in the box for Louisville. It's loud here at Blue Sun. Pyatt deep drop back, can't take a sack. Pyatt fires down the field. Oh, he caught it at the 9! What a throw from Connor Pyatt. Nathan Chambers makes the catch. An outstanding play. Pyatt again on the run. And Chambers, I don't know how in the world Chambers secured it. First and goal at the 9, Connor Pyatt having a day. He had that great touchdown against Tallahassee. He is probably the best throwing quarterback on the run in this league. Pyatt over the middle, touchdown Orlando! Mr. Clutch, Isaac Perez, puts the Intimidators back up by a score. Fighting with Lester Grimes, and Pyatt put it on the money. Yeah, I'm impressing myself, SFL Maulers. For Isaac Perez, that is touchdown number 3 on the season. He also has added 1 kickoff return for a score. Extra point for Orlando is good. And the Intimidators back up by 8, 21-13. Off of the Skeletor P-Funk interception. From the 9, Louisville on the return. Oh, big hit. Man, these two teams are putting it all on the line tonight. Louisville's owner claiming that the ball didn't even hit the ground. on the fumble that was overturned. If that's the case,
From 26 yards.
another bad call by SFL officiating crews. 1st and 10 at the 26. Funk is going to take off the front. Picks up just 2, and that may be the final play of the first half. As Orlando gets a cheap shot on the Wolfpack quarterback. We have reached halftime. Orlando could not have played a better first half. They're up 21-13 at the break. The SFL Update halftime report is coming up next. It's halftime, Orlando 21, Louisville 13. Let's take a look at the first half numbers. Both teams 10 first downs. Both teams 3 of 5 on third down. Connor Pyatt, 12 of 14, 107 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions in the first half. Lawrence Kirkland has been key, 5 catches, 55 yards, and a score. The only difference in this game is that Louisville can't get the run game going. David Overstreet just 17 rushing yards in that first half, 103 on the ground for Orlando, 107 through the air for Orlando, totaling 210 total yards of offense. The second half of the SFL Game of the Week is coming up from Blue Sun Stadium after these messages here on the SFL Network.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure never to miss a moment of the action by following our channel on Twitch. This has been SFL Halftime Update. Enjoy the second half.
What does it mean to rise? To be better? To be stronger? to be tougher, to be a hero, to be a savior. The SFL believes it's time for you to rise, to hit harder, to run faster, to be a person who conquered. In the SFL, being better, stronger, tougher as a player, coach, or owner means finding your energy, finding your identity, finding your inner warrior. As we live our lives, we're not the most athletically gifted. We scream in frustration, I could do better. I'd be an amazing football player. I'd be a better play caller. I'd run an incredible franchise. Welcome to the SFL, where you can rise. Rise as one. Start of the second half here in Orlando. The Wolfpack get the second half kickoff and return it up to the 26-yard line. And off to Overstreet, picks up a couple. Appreciate the thoughts on the video. Rise as one, as the SFL aims to be stronger together. And you saw a hint at some of the new graphics and stuff that we're working on for the postseason and beyond. 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Funk swings it outside. Overstreet had to stumble back for it a bit. No gain. Sets up 3rd down and 8.
Third and 8 from 28-yard line.
Opening drive of the second half for Louisville. All receivers back to pass. Funk trying to convert the first down. No, he won't. 3 and out. And an Intimidator player goes down. I think that's the kicker. Hit on the sideline, but Louisville goes 3 and out to start the second half. Down 8. They'll have to punt it away for the first time tonight.
Back to punt. Number 36. Deep to receive.
Lord Raider 77, that's the idea. And as we release some graphics on the marketing campaign later tonight, you'll see that as Perez turns past the 45 to the 30-yard line, you'll see that all of the team logos are, the colors are sort of rising to the top and all rising towards one goal. If you haven't noticed, in our new league font, the I's, the letter I's, are actually closer together than any other letter as we try to turn
I's into we's across the SFL. Lots of symbolism in our growth effort as Pyatt is sacked again. Down goes Pyatt again. Rick O'Reilly is... Pyatt must have said something to him because O'Reilly is angry at Connor Pyatt. He's just angry at him. Just getting up and yelling at Connor Pyatt after his second sack. 2nd and 18 at the 22. 9 minutes to go in the third. Pyatt out of the shotgun. Down the field, pass tipped, and that could have been real trouble. The sacks have been the most important part of Louisville's defense tonight, now 3. Third and long again for Orlando. Back to pass, deep shot, and it's off the hands of the intended receiver. Isaac Perez had a shot at it. Got some separation on the outside, but like Louisville, Orlando goes 3 and out to start the third quarter. And Lord Raider, to that point, the Rise as One video is also about life in general as well. All the hurdles and things that we've had to overcome as a group. And just last week, the 40, Burnett on the return up to the 41-yard line. 8:43 to go in the third quarter. Orlando 21, Louisville 13. Let's take a look at the updated Gray Conference standings. A 3-way tie. Now, Sioux Falls, Queen City, Baltimore, 3-way tie has not, we've not gone through those tiebreakers, although Sioux Falls is 3-1. I think Queen City actually falls to 4th place because Queen City is 1-3 against those, against Baltimore and Sioux Falls. Overstreet gets a big first down on a shovel pass up the middle to the Orlando 49-yard line as Louisville tries to build some third quarter momentum. And Overstreet needs some momentum too. Only 17 rushing yards. Yeah, I can post Teal again, Frank. No problem. 1st and 10 of the 49. 2 receivers, both the left side for Funk. Funk to pass, swings it out left, wide open. Lawrence Kirkland abusing A.J. Lacoste on that side. 6 catches, 61 yards, and a touchdown. And Lacoste gave him a lot of cushion. 8:05 to go, third quarter. Orlando still protecting a 21-13 lead, SFL Game of the Week. Back to pass. Funk, all kinds of time. Deep shot right side. It's knocked away. Nobody defends the deep ball better than this Orlando defense. Orlando, Houston, they're all good, but it just seems like Orlando just doesn't let anything happen. Deep down the field. In fact, Orlando's opponent, think about this. Orlando's quarterback efficiency is 93.4. Their opponents are 74.5. Their opponents convert just 65% or complete 65% of their passes. They've also thrown 16 interceptions to 11 touchdowns. And if somebody does the math on the 296 attempts and 1983 yards, you get the average of what they give up per play. Pass caught over the middle. Pickup of 19 to Lawrence Kirkland for another Louisville first down. Kirkland now 7 grabs.
3 receivers. Louisville is trying to put a dent on Orlando. Pass caught, no, incomplete. Wow, they said Blaylock was out of bounds. First glance, looked like Blaylock made the catch. Beautiful pass by Funk, but it may have sailed on him just a bit. Louisville's going to challenge. After that, we'll take one other look at the teal standings.
Challenging. Whether the pass
Let's take a look. First glance, that looked like a catch. Yeah, I think Blaylock got 2 feet down, and it's on that right side of the field again where the review happened last week.
After review, the pass has been ruled complete. The catch was made prior to going out of bounds.
So Louisville wins the
home
challenge.
team will not be charged with a timeout. First down.
Beautiful pass from Funk. Put that where only Blaylock could make the grab.
First and 10 from 13-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14. Louisville trying to be the first team on the board in the second half. High formation. Funk gonna flip it to Overstreet. He's got some space up the middle, but picks up the score. Tackle made by Lambert. Louisville's tough up front. The 3 linebacker set is really solid for the Intimidators this year, led by, surprisingly, Reese Walsh, the rookie. 2nd and 6 of the 10, back to pass Funk. Funk goes right side, pass caught, and Kirkland nearly scored again in the opposite corner of the end zone. But a first and goal at the 1. Kirkland is approaching 10 catches. Kirkland, 2nd on the team in catches, 1st on the team in yards, but just 4 touchdowns, including the one tonight. First and goal at the 1. Louisville's been here before. They settle for a field goal. Funk gonna throw. Funk against a blitz. Wide open, touchdown! Lawrence Kirkland, 2nd of the night. That was one of the easiest touchdowns for Louisville this season. And nobody covered him. Wallace went with Blaylock, and Kirkland was all by himself. And Louisville's going to chase the points a bit here. They're going to go for 2 to try to tie the game at 21. And Funk's going to throw, and Funk's pass is caught. 2-point conversion is good, and we're all tied at 21. Another epic finish likely coming. Burnett with the 2-point conversion. So risky play there for Louisville to go for 2.
Number 36, deep to receive.
But it pays off. Orlando on the return, Perez, the 29. It has been a good game, Ramos. Welcome in. 21-21, Louisville and Orlando all squared up. The Wolfpack have not had the lead tonight, thanks in part to Parker's 103 yards on 14 carries. 3 receivers, 2 to the right side. Back to pass, Pyatt. Pyatt, check down, caught. 4-yard gain. Sets up a manageable 2nd down. One more look at the Teal Conference standings here. Louisville's on top for the moment. Orlando's in 2nd place for the moment as Houston falls to 3rd. Houston and Orlando still have 1 game against each other this year. Carolina 4-4, Tallahassee 4-5. Santa Fe and Dallas creeping up at 3-6. OKC 1-7, plays in the spotlight game tomorrow as Parker gets the carry for a 3-yard gain. 3rd down and 3 coming up. Tolbert on the tackle.
Third and 2 from 37 yards.
Receivers stand off Parker, and Parker got the first down. Louisville was all over him at the beginning. Parker able to shake off another Wolfpack defender to move the chains. Tough running on 3rd down. That was, it's hard to tell. Maybe Grimes coming off the end.
1st and 10.
10 to the 42, and off to Parker. Parker left side. Still managed to get 5 yards. 116 yards for Zach Parker tonight. Parker averages 4.5 yards per carry. Take a look at some of his stellar performances this year. 211 against Dallas, 169 against Dallas. But against a top flight team, 125 yards against Carolina back in week 1. This is probably his finest showing, as Parker is not right on cue as he loses 2 yards. Rick O'Reilly had enough of me talking good about Zach Parker, and it's 3rd and 7.
Third and 6 from 46 yards.
Four minutes to go in the 3rd. 4 receivers, 2 to either side. Tie ball game at 21 late in the 3rd. Pyatt back to pass. Pyatt looking around, goes down the middle, caught! 1st down to the 42. Orlando offensive line does its job that time, and Connor Pyatt once again under pressure on a 3rd down, steps up into the pocket and delivers us a smart pass. Lorenzo Allen making the catch.
1st and 10.
That's brutal, Robert. 1st and 10 to the 42, back to pass. Pyatt in some trouble, dumps it off to Parker. Parker lost 3 yards. Yeah, Pyatt had to get rid of that. He was going to take another sack. Khrushchev one-on-one on Zach Parker, and that's how you defend the flat. Nicely done. 2nd and 13 at the 46. Orlando winners of 6 straight, Louisville winners of 7 straight, and Orlando has certainly held their own tonight. Pyatt back to pass on 2nd and long, swings it out Parker. Parker has to make a man miss, won't do anything of the sort. Russell on the tackle. Just a 2-yard gain and another 3rd down and long for Louisville. Didn't see a whole lot of 3rd and longs in the first half for Orlando, but that's all they've had here in the 3rd quarter. Blue Sun Stadium has been loud tonight. 3rd down and 11. Pyatt to throw. Pyatt all kinds of time, and it's running out. Pyatt's in trouble. Off his back foot. Oh, he threw it away. Still somehow avoiding a sack. Connor Pyatt lives to fight another day, and Harper will try to pin the Intimidators back deep, and that was a field position throwaway. Once again, Connor Pyatt able to avoid pressure.
Let's go.
Whoa, snap. Louisville comes after it, can't get to it. Inside the 10, the ball will bounce down to the 1. Oh, he stopped it at the 3-yard line. What a play from Kelly. Man, you don't often see that presence of mind on punt coverage. But Louisville starts deep in their own territory. Handoff Overstreet, 17 yards in the first half, and Overstreet breaks free and picks up 18. More yards than he had in the first 3 quarters, nearly combined, and that gives the Wolfpack some breathing room. Nine receptions, 89 yards for Kirkland. You guys are hilarious. Funk back to pass, down the middle of the field, caught by Ritter. Gain of 13, first down.
Gain of 13 on the play.
That may have been the funniest thing I've read in the chat in a long time. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. First and 10 at the 34. .130 to go in the third, still tied at 21. Funk back to pass. Funk hit hard as he threw! Wide open down the field! Lawrence Kirkland touchdown! You could hear the hit that Funk took, and Louisville has their first lead of the night. He got creamed. And we're not going to see it on this angle, but Lawrence Kirkland, a rare misfire from Rodney Woods. What a time to be a Wolfpack fan. What a play. Yeah, okay, Maulers. I'll just leave right in the middle of this game. Extra point is good. And Louisville has scored 15 unanswered points in the third quarter. How long can Orlando keep pace? They've struggled on first and second down much more so than they did in the first half. From the 11, Orlando on the return. Perez up to the 28. Neither team has been able to get any sort of good returns tonight.
18 yards on the play. Ball will be placed around the 28-yard line. First and 10 from 28-yard line.
.108 to go, third. Hyatt back to pass on first and 10. Flips it outside, Parker. Parker got 3. But again, not much. Hyatt just 126 yards. Funk, a perfect 300 after that last completion. Orlando's offense towards the bottom of the league. Hyatt has made some good throws tonight, but really has not had a drive where he consistently hit guys deep down the field. Second and 7 at the 31. Handoff goes to Parker, and Parker still on his feet, picks up 3. We do talk a lot about food. Third down, 4. And Parker hurdles. Oh, Parker again! Has been incredible. I don't know how in the world is like the long jump competition out there.
That's the end
And Zach Parker Once again, it's a big third down conversion for Orlando into the third. Orlando 28, Louisville checked that 28. Orlando 21, this is the SFL Network. If you missed the action earlier today, Baltimore beat Sioux Falls in overtime, 38-35. Dallas upset Houston, 20-13, and Cleveland rolled over San Francisco, 35-13. Hand off to Parker, picks up just a yard. 6 yards to carry, Russell on the stop. But Connor Pyatt's going to have to prove that he can have a big game on the road. Pyatt's successes largely at home. Hand off to Parker again, and Parker only got 2 yards. Pyatt's going to have to convert this third down play. Good point, TJ. Four receivers, 2 to either side. Pyatt out of the gun. 3rd and 7, pump fake down the field, pass caught, first down. How many third down throws is Pyatt going to make tonight? And you see the Orlando coach in the way of the camera, just jumping for joy. Pyatt just doesn't do anything flashy, but he is a very calm and patient quarterback.
1st and 10 from 44 yards.
First and 10 of the 44, 3 receivers, 2 to the right side. Pyatt back to pass, swing outside, caught, what a throw! And Perez stepped out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup.
He picks up 8 yards on the play.
Great.
2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 36. 3 receivers, 2 to the right, left side. Parker's in the backfield on 2nd and short. Big drive here for Orlando. Trying to keep the game close. Pyatt's going to throw. Flip out to Parker. Parker's got a first down. Parker takes a huge shot at the 32. Aaron Tolbert flying all over the field with some big hits tonight. And the Intimidators have moved into scoring position.
1st and 10.
We need a copy of that protection, personal protection agency commercial. That was great. Good stuff. Pyatt hit as he threw. The pass incomplete. More pressure on Connor Pyatt, who's been sacked 3 times tonight. And those have been the killer plays for Orlando. When they are unable to gain yards on first down, they have really struggled to move the ball.
Great.
2nd and 10 from 32 yards.
8:43 to go in the ball game. Louisville up 7. Back-to-back good efforts against Louisville here at Blue Sun Stadium by Orlando and Houston. Pyatt to throw on 2nd and 10. Flip out left side, caught. That's a first down inside the 20, down to the 14. 18-yard pickup for Nathan Chambers on the far side. Lester Grimes went for the pick and was off. Sanders made the tackle.
First and 10 from 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14. 3 receivers, 2 to the right side. Split backs in the backfield for Pyatt. Pyatt will throw. Pyatt deep to the end zone. Pass is knocked away and incomplete. First real shot down the field by Pyatt. Allen was the target, and Sanders caught up to the football as Allen ran out of space. Second and 10 to the 14.
Let's go.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 14-yard line.
Three receivers, two to the left, two in the backfield for Orlando. Back to pass. Hyatt. The pocket moves, and the pass is caught at the 3. Did you see Orlando's offensive line created just a wall to Pyatt's right side, and all of a sudden Pyatt could see everything and connected over the middle of the field. First and goal at the 3. Pyatt's going to throw again. Pyatt is sacked at the 8. Is that O'Reilly again talking smack? You bet. 3 sacks on the night for Rick O'Reilly. And every time he's gotten to Connor Pyatt, he's had something to say about it. Second and goal from the 8. Orlando's kind of gone away from Zach Parker here late in the drive. Back to pass, Pyatt to the end zone, knocked away again. Lucius Sanders keeping Allen off the board. Third and goal. Twice, Pyatt has tried to go to Allen, and it's not worked. They look for Perez, who already has a touchdown. Chambers made some good plays tonight as well. Parker to the left of Pyatt. Back to pass. Looking in the back of the end zone. It's caught, but out of bounds. Perez was out of bounds. It's 4th down. Oh, Orlando's going to challenge. No way. There's no way they win this. This could be a big problem for Orlando, though. Be down to 2 timeouts. I mean, unless he dragged the feet, I did not see it whatsoever. He looked like he was off the white. Perez just running a go route, and he's totally out of bounds. What is Orlando seeing on this challenge?
After review, the play stands. The pass was incomplete.
That's an awful challenge for Orlando. They're going to lose a timeout for nothing.
Will be charged with a timeout.
And trailing in this game, that's not where you want to be. If the refs would have overturned that one, I might have lost my mind. An easy call for the officials to make. And Orlando will try the first field goal of the night to cut it to a 4-point deficit. Field goal for Orlando is good. 7:15 remaining. And that ends the streak of 15 consecutive points by Louisville after they erased a 21-13 halftime deficit. That is surprising. Orlando's first points of the second half. Glad everyone's having a good time. Another Sunday doubleheader next week. And of course, we've got Oklahoma City and Carolina on Monday night. The doubleheader next Sunday, Cleveland at Queen City, 4-5 Vipers and 6-3 Corsairs, huge game. And then in the nightcap, the 3-6 Santa Fe Gorillas, who are trying to save their season against the 6-3 Houston Hyenas, who have lost 2 straight. If Houston wins, they clinch a playoff spot and the division. If Santa Fe wins, they can keep both alive as Overstreet loses 2 yards. So that's a very exciting SFL doubleheader to start Week 10 next Sunday the 13th.
Hit hard.
2nd and 12 from 28-yard line.
Two receivers, both to the left. 2nd and long. Can Orlando's defense get off the field in a timely manner? Funk left side, caught by Kirkland. Got about half of what they needed. 3rd and 7.
Third and 6.
Third down and 7 at the 33. Back to pass. And Funk goes across the field. Pass caught for the first down at the 40. What a throw to Burnett across the field.
Break.
First and 10 from 41 yards.
First down keeps the drive going, under 6 to go. Back to pass. Deep shot. Funk. It's incomplete. Lacoste knocks it away, but could have had an interception. Instead, it's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. Ball at the 41-yard line.
Two in the backfield. Kirkland top of the screen. Overstreet still very limited tonight in the running game, and he takes a shovel and picks up 8. 8 receptions now for Overstreet for 58 yards. You look at Kirkland's phenomenal night. And you saw Stephen Lambert drop back in coverage. When linebackers drop in coverage against Overstreet in the shovel pass, there's just no hope for you. They're lucky it was only an 8-yard pickup.
Break.
3rd and 2, Louisville driving and taking a lot of time off the clock with it. Out of the eye, they're going to flip it to Overstreet again, and he got the first down. Orlando's defense looks a little tired right now. First and 10 at the 47. Under 5 to go. Funk out of the gun, back to pass. Swings it out left side, caught. That's an 8-yard pickup, and Kirkland another catch. Yeah, Lawrence Kirkland is approaching career high numbers here. He had a great game last week too. 10 catches, 154 yards, but he didn't score. In fact, Kirkland has 3 touchdowns coming into the game all this season. He's got 3 in this one. Taking time off the clock. Overstreet takes the handoff. He's got a first down to the 37. Louisville just bleeding Orlando out. Robert Bose, here's the upcoming broadcast schedule. Oklahoma City at Carolina tomorrow. Cleveland at Queen City is at 3 o'clock Sunday the 13th. Santa Fe at Houston is at 6 o'clock Sunday the 13th. I have a conflict on Thursday night. So 6 games coming up on Sunday. Overstreet takes the handoff, picks up 3. The Monday night game is Baltimore at Minneapolis in week 10. Carolina and Louisville also in action that night.
Second and 7.
All the way down to 3:28 to go in the 4th. Orlando's defense can't get off the field. Handoff to Overstreet. Didn't get anything. Under 3 to go, big third down here. Louisville really could run all the clock out if they can continue to move the chains. Handoff Overstreet on a 3rd down. Overstreet, just like last week. Touchdown! Wolfpack largest lead. Deja vu. When Overstreet did the same thing to Houston last week. And despite another solid effort, it appears that no one can get their hands on Louisville. Another walk-off touchdown run from Overstreet back-to-back weeks. What a drive. I think Louisville has like a 5-minute drive. .24, still time for Orlando, but only 2 timeouts. They'll have to recover an onside kick at some point. Louisville has outscored Orlando 22-3 in the second half. Perez on the return up to the 31-yard line, and now Connor Pyatt needs to do something.
First and 10 from 31 yards.
Pyatt back to pass. Swing outside and didn't get anything. Just wasted 4 seconds off the clock. 183 for Pyatt. Not nearly enough as Funk has put together a box score of 3s.
Second and 10 from 31 yards.
Post-game show will have final stats of Orlando-Louisville. The final of 4 games on a busy SFL Sunday. Back to pass, swing outside, and that's a 1-yard loss. It's the worst 11-point comeback offense I've ever seen. Third down and 11. Orlando hanging on by a thin string. Out of the gun, Pyatt. Back to pass, Pyatt, deep shot, left side, caught, first down to the 44. Allen bumped by Sanders, could have called something there, but ends up making the catch.
Right.
First and 10 from 44 yards.
First down and 10 at the 44, Pyatt. Deep drop back, fires down the field. It's knocked away. Lucius Sanders has been fantastic tonight. Everything deep thrown his way. He's knocked away from Allen and kept Lorenzo Allen in check. Double move back inside. Didn't fool Sanders for a second. Second and 10 at the 44. Orlando still down 11, 2 timeouts. Trying to keep thin hopes alive. Parker will take the check down. Oh, what a stiff arm. Zach Parker got the first down. And Orlando will get another playoff before the 2-minute warning. Up to the Louisville 43. Pickup of 13 yards. SFL Maulers are crazy.
First and 10 from 43 yards.
Absolutely crazy. But you never know. First and 10 of the 43. Just before the 2-minute warning, Parker takes another catch. Oh, took a big hit too. 2 minutes to go. Orlando is nearing field goal range. And if you're the Intimidators, you probably start thinking about kicking a field goal when you do get in range, because you might as well make it a one-score game. O'Reilly, 7 tackles tonight, 3 sacks. Phenomenal game. Out of the gun, Pyatt. Deep shot, and it's caught one-handed by Chambers. And Orlando will burn one of their 2 remaining timeouts. What a catch by Chambers. As Pyatt finally makes a connection deep down the field. How do you like that? Not over yet. 1st and 10 at the 12.
Let's go.
1st and 10.
All right, going under center, 3 receivers. Old Raiders even crazier. Back to pass. Oh, wow, had to throw it backwards. O'Reilly was so quick to Connor Pyatt that Pyatt just had to throw it 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage just to get the ball away. Back to pass. O'Reilly hits Pyatt again. This guy's an animal. Connor Pyatt's got to be finished with seeing Rick O'Reilly.
Showtime.
3rd and 10.
3rd down and 11. O'Reilly crushing people. Oh, that might have been Latshaw. My bad. The defensive line of Louisville crushing people. Back to pass. Pyatt has to get rid of it. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. So Orlando will kick the field goal, making an 8-point game. And then what we knew all along, Orlando would have to recover an onside kick. A couple of great games, and if you're including the Dallas-Houston game, 3 great games today. And if you're a Cleveland fan, 4 great games today. 30-yard field goal for Orlando to cut it to 8. And the field goal is good. 1:25 on the clock. 35-27. And the onside kick will determine the ball game.
Set for an onside kick.
Onside kick from Fleming to keep Orlando alive in this game. And the kick was too deep. That should be the end of it. Not a good onside kick there. Kicked it about 15 yards up the field. So Louisville, barring some sort of insane end, will hold on to win 35-27, but Orlando arguably gave the Intimidators, or the Wolfpack, their best game since week 1. Orlando burns their final timeout. Post-game show coming up. We'll have the final numbers.
Hit hard.
2nd and 11.
114 rating for Funk. 333 yards and 3 touchdowns. Just that 1 interception at the end of the first half. So a couple of kneel downs. If my math's correct, Orlando may get one last shot at it. But they would probably have to drive the length of the field.
Third and 13.
A minute to go, 15 on the play clock. there's a 3-second differential between the play clock and game clock, which means that with about 5 seconds left, Louisville will punt it away. That's not going to be enough time unless Isaac Perez runs it back, which we have not had a punt return for a touchdown this season. Koma Kaleka did it last year.
Oh yeah, Leonard. I'm coming.
Actually 2 seasons ago. Down to 8 seconds. Snap at 5 seconds. Time has expired. Perez will field it and will be tackled at the 11-yard line, and that is officially the end of the ball game. Louisville holds on, 35-27. Quick post-game wrap-up is next. So welcome to the post-game show. Final stats from Louisville's 35-27 victory over Orlando. Connor Pyatt, 29 of 40, 240 yards, a touchdown. Did not throw an interception tonight. Zach Parker, 23 carries, 124 yards, 2 touchdowns. Solid game for the vet. Hedrick Watkins, another impressive game for the Intimidators in his second year with the club. 7 tackles, 1 interception. For Louisville, Funk, 32 of 41, 333 yards, 3 touchdowns, and had the 1 pick that Watkins took. David Overstreet, again, not a sexy night on the stat sheet, but 73 rushing yards, 62 receiving yards, and a touchdown. And Lawrence Kirkland was the man that made the offense move tonight. 12 catches, 167 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He had 3 touchdowns coming into the night. And for Lawrence Kirkland, the 167 yards is a season high, beating the 154 yards he had last week against Houston by 13 as a new season high for the former Honolulu legend. Final 35-27, Louisville over Orlando. Louisville improves to 8-1, Orlando back into third at 6-3. And with the Houston loss, Louisville now has a 2-game edge on the rest of the conference. It's been a great day of SFL action from Blue Sun Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm Cameron Irvine saying this has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League and the SFL Network on Twitch.tv. Have a great night, everybody. It's been a lot of fun, and we'll see you tomorrow as OKC and Carolina, DC and Minneapolis clash in pivotal battles for playoff position. Good night, everybody.